And Niles is still lost. He's still being held prisoner. Gotta admit, the music is just so badass for this series so far. Your town's perfectly intact now. It was fucked up, is what you meant to say. Ooh. Not winning yourself any friends there, are you? Crazy Jane.
Your father and I already discussed it.
What?
That's his mum.
Look, I know this seems like the end of the world, but in 10 years from now, you won't even remember this happening.
Hey, this is bullshit!
Okay, he definitely did cause that fire, didn't he? You're in a chemical lab. Why would you want to? It's a bit stupid, but I'm sure he knows that. I'm sure he regrets it.
Authenticate footage. It hasn't been tampered with or edited. What have you got?
Eric Morden. There we go. Mr. Nobody is his name as well. Okay, I'll remember that. Forget Eric Morden. I might not remember that, but Mr. Nobody. Good name.
I found something.
Donkey. Paraguay, 1948. Ooh. Yep.
What's up? We need to gather everyone for a briefing.
What?
A briefing.
Well, they're going to find out from this that Niles clearly knows a lot more than he can let on. Obviously, he's not there to let them know what's happening. Mr. Nobody.
This is your response? Because I want
The bandage guy. Forgotten his name, of course.
Did you pressure check the APUs?
Okay.
I did.
Okay, this time tomorrow night, you'll be the fastest pilot on Earth.
Right now, you're mine. Hey. Hey. This is the 1 hour a week I get with you. There's just a lot riding on tomorrow. If all goes well, I'm on the next Mercury mission.
Not all-American airman Larry Traynor now. Everybody loves him.
Am I missing something? You know that I've had my eye on Mercury. All of a sudden, it's a problem for you.
I put in for a discharge, Larry.
What?
I'm done tiptoeing around these narrow-minded meatheads who'd sooner kick my ass than look at me if they knew who I really was.
He's about to tell him it's me or
Come on, man.
your other life.
You're a selfish prick.
I'm so.
You couldn't wait 12 lousy hours to unburden yourself. You had to drop all this on me tonight.
Right. How dare I have feelings that interfere with your needs?
Yeah, well, the next time you want to talk to me about me, have the balls to come out and say it.
Not the fucking coward here, Larry.
I have no say in our relationship, Larry. It's always about you. Your career, your family.
Right, because I'm the one who actually has something to lose.
Everyone has something to lose in these situations. And he's clearly lost his job. And possibly his family if they find out. Whereas the bandage guy, whatever his name is, could lose his wife and his children. And his home. So everyone's got something to lose from a situation like this. And it's never going to be pleasant, especially not in the 1950s and 60s. Not a good time in America for equality.
Here's what we know. Mr. Nobody's real name is Eric Morden. He was a member of the Brotherhood of Evil, a supervillain team from the 1930s.
Are we really the best people to hunt a supervillain?
Morden disappeared while traveling through South America in the 1940s. Are you the best people for the job? Hell no.
No, of course not.
Where are all these guys? Someone else want to take charge? Be my guest. Your first job? Get us to Paraguay.
And they're actually going to Paraguay, nice.
How does a private jet sound?
Being your own man means making your own way.
You don't want to give me the jet? Fine, I'll charter one.
I'm not making myself clear. This mission you're on is your mission, not Star Labs. You're gonna have to gather your own resources. That means no Star credit cards or corporate account privileges.
It's time to be a man.
You're a smart man, Vic. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
You could probably hack a plane, can't you? Just hack a plane and steal it. Or borrow it. I love how she's just waiting there like a first class passenger.
Please tell me this is our ride to the airport.
Change your plan. Hop on.
Going through Mexico. Off we
You
go.
seriously want us to drive to Paraguay?
Which takes a week.
No, it does not take a week. It takes 2.
It's this left here.
Harry, I know where I'm going.
Where's the map? Who has the map?
That is going to be one hell of a road trip with a conflict of personalities here.
Absorbent diapers.
Hey, Grandma. Grandma's in town.
I'm loving this like World War II style map. It's good.
The pedal on the right there.
I'm gonna kill myself!
Jane, you got Jane. She's doing it.
Still looks like they're in America here. Maybe New Mexico?
It's my body. I call the shots, not you. You're just a goddamn hitchhiker. A soul-sucking parasite.
I mean, it's fair. But is that the right thing to do? On a road?
We're all good.
What did you do, Larry?
I didn't do anything. It was him. It.
Well, could you tell him to undo it?
But we're not exactly on speaking terms at the moment. When in fact, I think he may be trying to kill me.
That would have been useful information to have before we let you...
Don't think he's trying to kill you because he lives within you, so it's definitely not that. Then again, he could probably inhabit one of the others.
Impressive leadership skills there, Batman. Way to rally the team. Justice League 2020.
Yeah, I think Cliff is my favourite character in this so far. I just love his sense of humour. It's really sarcastic and really blunt, but I love it.
You didn't have to wait up.
His wife probably knows something's wrong.
It's late.
And you've got a big day tomorrow. I am well aware.
I'm going to bed. Coming.
You promised things would change after we moved here. You said there'd be no more late night beers with the guys.
And I meant it. Let me get through tomorrow. And
You said the same thing when we moved to Ellsworth. And Charleston. Why should here be any different?
Because I'm telling you.
Maybe this is all my fault.
You haven't done anything wrong.
And he technically has, because he is married and going with someone else. His feelings aren't wrong, but his actions sort of are. Best thing for him would be if she leaves him. That would free up both of them. It must be really, really hard having to pent up all that emotion and hiding your feelings like that, but it's just eventually it's going to have to get out, and it's best to just get it out yourself than for someone to find out. It just makes matters a hell of a lot worse, but it doesn't matter now because after the accident he ended up not being with either of them anymore. I don't even know if his wife knew he was still alive after that.
Maybe if you weren't such an OCD alpha douche waffle, the negative spirit wouldn't treat you like one.
Boy, jumping down to hell. Remember that? Right over there. You should really be scared. Johnny. You're still afraid.
There's the three of them on that tiny bed. At least there's no arguments happening right now. That's a good thing. Bringing your daughter now is not a good idea. You need to see her face to face before you even... Oh, maybe not. Maybe that'd be more freaky. Maybe ringing her is best.
Oh, hey there, little fella. Cute. I bet you're real fuzzy too, aren't you?
I'm always on edge if he's like touching something, it's going to smash through it accidentally.
The person who is breathing is me.
Oh, lovely. Control it. Breathe, breathe. You're good.
Someone's taking the bus key.
Maybe a supervillain took the bus keys.
Give him the keys, Cliff.
I didn't take the keys. Oh, these keys. Whoops.
Well, the two metal men are never going to see eye to eye, at least not straight away. The two robotic men and the man who's having an internal battle along with Crazy Jane. There's always going to be cause for arguments between them all. And that's what makes this series just so...
And we're here.
What?
Yeah. How did we get here?
Flick got tired of waiting.
You could have teleported us all along.
It was
You could have done
Flit.
that all along.
And Flit does what she wants when she wants. Just like your little friend in there.
Well, then you should have called to Flit. You just said, Flit, can I borrow you for a second? Try, at least. Oh, who's this?
Hey.
Looks like some old-fashioned explorer from the jungle.
Hey, yourself.
Bus will be here any minute.
A tourist, clearly.
I'm sorry. This is my first time. You can probably tell.
No sweat. Us too.
Really? What are you getting? Well, I was saving up for the Morden, but I just couldn't wait.
The Morden.
The Morden?
Mr. Nobody is Morden. So this man is not who he seems to be. Maybe he is Morden in disguise.
Oh my God, it's here.
Oh, thank fuck.
Okay. I didn't realise Paraguay had yodeling. I thought it was a very Scandinavian thing, but...
Welcome to Fucktopia.
Fucktopia.
It is a Scandinavian thing.
Spell it.
We're fine.
Fucktopia. Fucktopia, okay. Let's go to Fucktopia. Fucktopia is where I'd like to visit today. Okay, is this the bus to Fucktopia? Anyway, Fucktopia, as she pronounces it. I call it Fucktopia. It's Fucktopia from now on. So this is... Well, suppose the Nazis were doing the experiments in Paraguay, so maybe Germany never left Paraguay. So this is clearly German. The lederhosen, the hair plaits going down there. That's quite a German Oktoberfesty type thing. So I'm guessing they're in some sort of German chalet. There's going to be beer and there's going to be sausage. I'm sure it's going to be very cliched. But it's interesting. So Germany never left Paraguay. Or the Nazis never left Paraguay or something like that. Anyway, let's get straight back into it.
The fuck?
Correct reaction.
Hallo, ik ben Heinrich von Fuchs, and I'd like to welcome you to Fucktopia, where great men and women are made greater.
It's still going on. The experiments are still ongoing.
As a young doctor, I tried to implement some of my unique
Some people.
ideas. They called me a
I know too
monster,
many people like that.
No.
a psychopath.
They couldn't.
But then the war broke out, and suddenly my ideas didn't seem so funny anymore.
Not in the brochure, but okay.
I'm still confused as to whether this is real or whether this is Mr. Nobody controlling their minds again, because it seems too unreal, if you know what I mean.
I was wrong about you. You're not a star. You're a chicken shit. You've been dragging your feet ever since we left. Why didn't you just stay in Ohio?
You're right. I am afraid to look for Niles. At least I can admit it.
I'm not afraid.
You're a hero. You could have done this whole caper on your own, but you needed us to come along for what? Company? Face it, Victor. You're as afraid as the rest of us.
It's true. She clearly struggles to control her power, so to speak, when she's upset, when she's depressed, when she's not feeling like she's where she belongs.
You've no doubt heard of my most infamous client,
Eric Morden.
Indeed.
Whose procedure in my finest invention was going exactly to specification until fate brought a scoundrel to my door.
Niles.
Is that the chief?
That's the chief.
Ooh. Mr. Nobody's incomplete. His powers didn't fully
despicable fiend escaped with something of great value to me.
Become
But you
realised.
failed to thwart my anatomical revolution, my greatest achievement, my Mr. Nobody.
He's half done. He's half complete, which is why he's all segmented.
We have a power to suit every need. You can start small with flight or super strength, or select our top-tier option, the Morden, which draws meta-human powers from other dimensions. Sadly, we no longer accept Groupons.
Well, that'll be the day when no one accepts Groupons anymore. So, Niall's stealing from the Nazis. Good thing. But I'm guessing this is where how he managed to give people these powers. Like, this is how he managed to take Cliff Steele's brain and put it into a robot and turn him into a superhero effectively, because he stole the technology from the Nazis, and that's how he'll be able to do that. Also, Niles should be dead already. He looks too young to be who he says he is. So maybe I don't really know, maybe he's got the technology to keep himself young, or maybe he's used time travel somehow. Again, we'll have to wait and see.
Okay. We are incredibly proud of.
What is this?
It seems you gentlemen are having a small payment issue.
9.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you and your friends to leave the premises immediately.
Oh god, shit's going down.
Your brochure says you have 28 superpowers to choose from. I've got 64 personalities, each with their own superpower. You hook up me and my friends, I'll give you some of my blood. You can use that DNA to do whatever the hell you do.
Yeah.
One moment, please.
They could definitely deal with that, especially if they're still creating superheroes or supervillains.
I just don't feel.
Comfortable in your own skin.
No, at all.
I don't feel anything.
You must feel something. Something missing. That's why you're here.
He still feels the memory of his daughter.
We are all missing something, aren't we?
Scarecrow has a brain. Iron Man needs a heart. I'm worried that they might be torturing Niles at the moment, or possibly turning him into some sort of supervillain. And I'm hoping he's not in there. Clearly reminders of being in a tight space full of radiation, which is what that compound seems to be. Oh god, he woke up during the operation. That must be horrifying. Oh, what?
Oh my god.
Are they dying of radiation poisoning? Yeah.